Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Gloom. I'm running on my A500 Mini, but it was released for the Amiga in 1995. It was released by Black Magic, but developed by, or no, it was developed by Black Magic, but released by Guildhall, and the guy who wrote it was Mark Selby. It's basically a version of, well, when I say a version of Doom, it's not Doom. It's a Doom type game on the Amiga, because Doom never came out on the Amiga because apparently it wasn't capable of doing it. I believe they approached id Software and said, can you do a version of Doom for us, because obviously it was kicking ass and shit like that all over the PCs when it first came out, and they said no, simply it's not worth our time and effort to do such a ported down version that's going to look like garbage. So obviously this came out. Is it any good? I played it very, very briefly. Now you got to remember, despite how incredibly small the window is, we're on CD32 pad. This is pretty impressive for the Amiga. It was never supposed to do games of this type. The window is incredibly small. There are other games. Alien Breed 3D comes with the A500 Mini. Has an incredibly small window. Looks worse than this, believe it or not. Looks worse than this. But at least they pad the rest of the screen out with shit and give it HUD and stuff like that. This plays far better. I've had a go at that. Like I said, it's included on the A500 Mini. I've had a go. I just do not get on with it. It's trash. The frame rate is going to be awful when you turn. Just remember the limitations of the hardware that this is on. Pretty much as well, that the Amiga was practically dead in 95. I mean, we're talking PlayStation Town and Saturn Town in 95. Anyway, at least the music's alright, and I can admire it for its technical, achievements. Fire. Right, basically, look, they've ripped off the Marines from Aliens. That's not all they've ripped off from Aliens, but that will become apparent when we play. Anyway, simple stuff. Watch out for ambushes, though. Otherwise known as not simple stuff. Also otherwise known as shite artwork. Fire. Right, so yeah. Health top left, weapons top left. Lives top right? I don't know. Right. Strafe, shoulder buttons. This looks infinitely better, though, I will say that, than Alien Breed 3D. You might think, recognise the scream? Recognise the screams! Yeah. It's all nicked from Aliens. There's two modes. There's meaty and something else. Meaty means that you get this level of gore. I can't see that this would be upsetting the kids at this point. What's this? Weapon boost. So those glowing orbs that you collect, weird way to depict weapons, that are represented above your weapon gauge at the top left, are the power you have. Also, I'm not dead. I've only got a little nick. It's just a paper cut. Why have I got blood on my screen? Realism. Right, strafe then. Do I have a run? No. I tell you what, the frame rate is a lot better than Alien Breed 3D. Screen's about the same size though. Graphically though, this is a lot better than Alien Breed 3D. Just remember, this machine wasn't really supposed to do stuff like this. Or was it? I'm sure someone can correct me. It's the bit in it when they get ambushed, when they're beneath the reactor and they've taken all their weapons away because it's basically a nuclear generator. Oh look, more bouncing glowy orbs. Wibaski. Is it Wibaski? I think it's Wibaski. I think he stole that guy's wallet. I mean, if you were... This was the machine you still had, and you were absolutely dying to play Doom, then... I guess you would have been happy. In-game music would be nice, since the music well, is nice. Right, I don't know how successful this was. I don't know who was still hanging on to their Amiga in '95. I don't want to sound like I'm putting it down and stuff like that, but like clearly it was a machine out of time at this point. Don't know how big this game is. There's a deluxe version with high resolution graphics. Is it Gloom free? Can't think for the life of me why they called it Gloom. I should look that up and see what that looks like. This can't be level 1. Really? There's some sort of lighting, I guess, going on. Exit. See? Door noise. Aliens. That noise, not. Stay alert. Watch out for aggro. Aggro skinheads, apparently. Same picture. Still badly drawn. Alright, it's just Blair Witched me and stuck me in the corner, facing the wrong way. Right. Apologies for background noise. I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. I'm not sure why there is traffic at 3:30 in the morning, but hey, who knew? It is a bit choppy. It's very choppy. It's making me feel sick, but again, impressive. Just don't think of it with your today goggles on, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't move because I'm in the... Clever girl. Do I have ammunition? I don't think I do. When you strafe, you can't actually do the circle maneuver. I'm pretty sure you can play it with mouse. Ooh, bouncing green orb. Yeah, look. If I'm strafing and I press right on the D-pad, it won't let me circle the enemy. Which is pretty much the main reason for strafe, isn't it? In games of this type. All my health is shizen balls. Hey, if you're going to rip off samples, then may as well rip them off from Aliens. I'll tell you what though, Alien Breed 3D rips off American Werewolf, so everyone was on it. Ooh. Why won't you die? New weapons. I don't know how I do that. I'm going to press the keyboard. I think we might have to stick with old weapons. Oh no, it's just giving me the new weapon. I don't have to upgrade. That's, well, interesting. And a bit pants, because the only reason I'm glad it's done that is it's not recognising my plugged in keyboard, but then it would appear that it doesn't use that to upgrade your weapons. Or when you get upgraded weapons, I should say. Can't be the level. What opened? Something opened. I don't know where though. I'm going to throw up. It's just stunning really. Well, there you go. That's answered that question. There's someone still alive. Dan Shaw. That noise doesn't just mean they died. That one does. Oh. If that is alive, and I'm hoping it is, that's interesting because you don't normally get lives in games like this, do you? I'm hitting the wall. Yeah, I mean, in 1995, if you had this and you were happy that you had a Doom clone, you should have just sold up. Got a paper round. Bought a bloody PlayStation. Weapon upgrade. But again, you know, at least they've done it. I can't complain. On a technical level, it's superb. And I can't do fuck all. I can't even make a house of cards. Neither can Kevin Spacey anymore. Boom! See what I did there? Is someone behind me? Yes, apparently. Please say their lives. Don't bump me all the way back to the beginning. Have you... I don't think you... Well, you have on this level, but you've reset my weapons as well. That's a bit pants. The door open, so I've just came from where I was. Alright, I think. I still think you should have filled the outside of the screen like Alien very 3D. Just saying. I've missed a trick here, haven't I? If in doubt, just wait for them to fire at you and let you know where they are. Ooh. Yeah, because if you fill the outside of the screen, it kind of tricks your brain into thinking, you know, there's stuff there. It's not void and empty, even though it is. What's this? Milk. Got milk? Apparently so. I could hear shotguns. I wonder if there's a trick. I wouldn't make it then. Hey, the sprites aren't too bad. I wonder if there's a trick to make this full screen. I imagine it would not look purdy. Exit. Oh shit! What was that? Some kind of 90s German techno club, apparently. We'll have a look at one more level and the same picture, because why not? Good music though. That strafe is annoying. So we have multiple routes. And they can open the doors from all around me. Okay, well it's trying something. Oh, that's a monitor. Well played. Well played indeed. Decent, you know, level design then. I like that. That's a nice touch. Well, it fooled me. I'm going to be sick. You probably are too. Apologies. You can't move quick enough when you've got them all around you like this. Only they're not all around me now. What's that? A fan. I thought it was a speaker. Oh! Look at his face. Oh, doors. Oh, look at me loading up to the tits. So now I should get an extra weapon. No. Yes. No. I don't know. Where was I? I should go back and find that door before I vomit. That's my new game plan. Let the wookie win. Where was it? I love you. I don't know if I'm just going where I've been. No, I'm not. I mean, they've achieved a 3D shooter, first-person shooter. I'll give them that for the hardware that it's running on. It is technically impressive. Gloom on the Amiga. I'm guessing you probably have to run it on a 1200 or something. Obviously, I'm running some A500 Mini. As always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you had this back in the day. And I don't mean to be so harsh on it. It's just I'm obviously playing it with modern eyes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.